Wednesday Insights here in a midweek. Matt and Noyes, 1 degree outside, Weather Network, 1degreeoutside.com. Looking ahead not just through the weekend, but into next week when the chance of showers begins to build at least a little bit. We'll talk about that here coming up. A cold front going to end the record warmth of today. Certainly daily records going to be set in a number of spots. TBD whether anybody can get an all-time November monthly record for warmth. Brush fire danger rolls on. It's peaking today. It's going to continue to be high, though, all the way through the weekend. We're watching Sunday night for some showers. There may be some Friday in a couple of spots, but not many of us. We'll take a look at all of that, and we're slowly adding more moisture as we get to next week to the atmosphere. Okay, red flag warnings are up across the area. This is explosive fire growth conditions throughout the course of the day today, and I covered a lot of today already in our 1 degree outside today video, so I won't belabor the point, but bottom line, it gets windy out of the southwest, gusts to 30 miles per hour, and that, of course, can promote fire spread, particularly with the dry conditions we've had. The wind will die down during the overnight and shift. So as a cold front comes through tonight, it brings the winds out of the west-northwest. Tomorrow, gusts not quite as busy as today, running about 20 to 25, 27 miles per hour. That, of course, still with dry air is enough that it increases the risk for fire spread tomorrow. Meanwhile, in terms of precipitation totals over the last 24 hours, of course, we've avoided it for the most part, right? But heavy rain continues to fall coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. Today's focus begins to move into the southeast United States. So that'll be the next spot that we'll be watching. But before we get to that, snow has already fallen across some of the front range of the Rockies, and it's not done. Actually, there's going to be significant snow falling on the backside of a storm center that's making its way across the southern plains. So there's that big swath of snow, front range of the Rockies, but all the way down to New Mexico as well. Here's where the thunderstorms and heavy rain fires up in the southeast today. Some of that moisture riding way out ahead of Rafael, the tropical system that's moving into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Here at home, we just can't catch a break in terms of getting that moisture to come in here because we keep getting these rounds of high pressure with cold fronts dropping in out of Canada that keeps reinforcing the dry air, and that's going to happen again. So that means as we get into the day tomorrow, no more highs. It'll be running in the 70s. Instead, it's 50s and some 60s in southern New England, which, by the way, even though that's noticeably cooler than today, is still warmer than normal for this time of the year. A reinforcing cold front comes through Friday and cools you down even more as you head into the upcoming weekend. But, of course, that just locks in more of the way of dry air as well, right? Okay, meanwhile, you can see the snow forecast to expand across the Rockies in some of the mountains. When you get to the mountainous terrain, we're talking about 2 feet to 3 feet of snow. This is a big deal across the western United States. But again, it's just on the backside of what's been an active storm track with the rain out ahead of it for the next 48 hours, not bringing any of that right here at home. Here's how the weather map looks for us as we go into the late week and the weekend. So notice tomorrow you've got the drier air coming in, a blend of sun and clouds, that backup cold front we talked about, the reinforcing one on Friday. That probably will touch off a couple of scattered mountain and north country showers Friday afternoon. May end as rain and snow showers Friday night, but again, it's mostly in the north country. The vast majority of us just have too much dry air to do anything with it. High pressure builds in, locks in a great weekend. Outdoor plans are good, but we're going to have smoke still blowing through the sky. And we're still going to have brush fires will be burning as well because we haven't gotten any relief yet in terms of the rain, right? So Sunday, I think you hold the rain off. We've been talking about the timing on this. It looks like it probably does wait until we get to Sunday evening and night. So just so you know, that's where we stand with that. Let's zoom the view down to the south and show you what's going on with Rafael, a Category 2 storm now. So it's strengthened beyond the initial forecast, predicted to remain at Category 2 intensity coming into the Gulf of Mexico. It's a pretty good spread at the end of the period when you get out 5 days as to exactly where Rafael goes. Some indications it may try and hook westward a bit and toward the northern coast of Mexico. Still some indications it may come north, but generally the hurricane center track has been to nudge west. What I've been saying is it doesn't necessarily matter exactly what the track is because some piece of moisture is going to become available in the eastern United States. So if you track the atmospheric moisture, we'll start with today. There's that plume of moisture in the southeast causing the heavy rain down there. Notice it gets cut off from getting here at first, but it's still there. Rafael's still in the Gulf. There'll still be at least an envelope of tropical moisture that can get grabbed. And that's why Sunday night into Monday, we get that increased chance of showers sliding through. Well, that goes by, and there's still moisture that's kind of hanging around. Oh, admittedly, it comes down a notch, but it's still there, which means that perhaps next Thursday, you'd get another chance of showers coming through. Basically, if you can bring an energetic disturbance through, you could try to focus some of that available moisture. And when we track atmospheric energy, and I stop things on Sunday evening and night, you can see there's one round of energy coming in then. And the follow-up one would be somewhere around the middle of next week, Wednesday into Thursday, by the way it looks right now. So stuff for us to watch anyway. A chance for showers goes up on Monday, goes up on Thursday, and that's what you'll see reflected in our app and the 14-day forecast as well. All right, meanwhile, tomorrow, high temperatures not like today, not into the 70s, but 50s north and 60s south, and as I mentioned, that's still above normal. Tomorrow night, we cool down to the 30s for many, probably 40s in far southern New England. Friday, the cooler air gets ready to get reinforced. Remember that backup cold front coming in, dropping out of the north country, so that by Saturday, high temperatures are only in the 40s north and 50s south. The wind will start to die down a bit on Saturday, but it'll be breezy a little bit in the morning. And then Sunday, you come up close to 60 degrees, increase in clouds, and again, that chance of showers likely to hold off until evening. You can monitor the whole forecast every step of the way by grabbing our app. It's totally free. You get our videos at the top and all the weather data in there. It's Noyes' 1 degree outside weather on the App Store and Google Play. Hope this gives you a good, firm grounding in the weather here. It's coming up over the next several days. Thanks for checking in. See you with another update as we get toward the end of the day over at 1degreeoutside.com and always on our app home screen.